What's up, guys? Justice here, and I'm here to try to help you avoid a pitfall that I see people falling into. And really, it's just being extremely single-minded when it comes to training and when it comes to nutrition. A lot of times people will find something that they like, whether it's a method of training or a type of nutrition, lifestyle type of thing, and they'll stick to it so hard that they close off their mind to anything else. And the reason why this can be a really big problem is because by doing that, by closing your mind off to either other styles of training or other ideas about nutrition, you're stopping yourself. You're literally cutting yourself off right where you are and making it impossible for you to be better in the future. So you have to be open-minded when it comes to training and nutrition, because nobody knows it all. Nobody, no matter what they're doing right now, no matter what credentials they have, they don't know everything. And their way of training may be great, but it doesn't mean it's 100% the best. Nobody knows the best way to get bigger and stronger. Nobody knows the best way to run longer and faster. They're all guesses based on research that brings us closer to this best way that's really not even really achievable. We're just doing our best in that regard. So you want to keep an open mind. Obviously, you don't want to just take like anything anybody says and just say, okay, somebody said it, so it must be true. You want to listen to reliable people, and you want to try to use reliable resources for information as well, in terms of like journals and things like that, to get the majority of your research. But you also want to keep an open mind. And one good example of this for me is when I started lifting, when I started trying to gain some muscle, lose some fat, I watched a lot of documentaries on like meat and vegetables and sugar, like a lot of these super opinionated ones about these topics. And basically they were like, sugar's the devil, and you know, red meat is terrible, and all these different things. And while, you know, I heard them, I listened to them, I didn't just jump on that side and be like, okay, you know, I'm never going to eat meat, and I'm going to tell everybody who I ever see eating meat that it's terrible for you, and I'm never going to eat sugar, and I'm going to tell everybody who I ever see eating sugar that it's terrible for you. But I realized that, okay, there are certain things that these documentaries are showing. I need to keep them in mind and realize that moderation is key. Then when I learned about IFYM, and I realized that people were saying, oh, you can eat like whatever you want as long as you hit your macros and you'll be good. Well, I still had the documentaries in my mind, but I'm like, okay, people are saying that this will work, make me look how I want. Other people are saying that this is bad, this whatever, and I take everything and I bring it to the middle. And that's how you become a complete individual. If you're a trainer, this is how you are able to relate to many different people. You're able to meet them where they are. Some people like to hear that they can have more freedom in their diet and still reach their goals physically. Other people like to know that you're aware of maybe the dangers of the things in red meat or with eating a lot of processed sugars. These things help make you a rounded individual, and then with your own training, it helps you go farther because you just know more. You're able to adapt, you're able to make changes when needed, and you're not just stuck in one way of training. So if you like powerlifting, if you like bodybuilding, if you like CrossFit, if you like running, if you whatever, dip into other modes of training. Start to learn from other people how you can improve and how you can just be more rounded. Doing only one style of training or following only one method of nutrition completely can sort of cut you off, like I mentioned before. So don't be closed-minded. Keep those ears open. Always be willing to learn. You don't know everything, I promise. Always be willing to learn. Always keep an open mind when it comes to those things. So that's it. If you apply that, you're going to be able to go farther and be better than ever before. And that's my hope for each and every one of you watching. So that's it. If you liked the video, please give it a like. Make sure to comment below if you have any thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next one.